welcome back to my channel. It's Bank Holiday Monday and I thought I would have a day trip out to North Norfolk, where I always seem to go, and see what birds are about. I've had an alert on the birding app that I subscribe to, follow, or have alerts sent to me, call it whatever you do. And apparently there are turtle doves at Titchwell. So at some point I will be going there to see if I can see them. Presently though, I am in the bird hide at Flitsham, which is very near Anmer, Sandringham, that sort of area. This is a lovely bird hide, fantastic view, and I have visited here before. I have shown you this little owl before. It's a great spot, it really is. In a second, you'll see the view I have from the bird hide. That tree, the big tree on the left, is where the little owl is. So that explains why the footage is wobbly. We'll have to leave the oyster catchers for a second because I've just spotted the marsh harriers are up there, or a pair of them. I wonder what it is they've caught. You can just see it, but it's probably a vole, I think. I was just scanning the trees, not expecting to see anything, and there's a buzzard. A gadwall. They always look so beautiful. Shell duck. if you ever visit here, you can, other than the bird hide, there is the field opposite where the straw bales are. That's where I saw these partridge. They're sweet. They kept looking up over the long grass and watching me. So you can look at the field opposite, which is what this is, and then if you walk down the road to the right-hand side as you come out of the driveway that goes to the bird hide, you can look across to the back of the tree that has the little owl in it. And from here, you're actually closer to the owl. You don't notice my footage or filming being any better, mind you. Now we've got a red kite flying directly above this whole farm area. Certainly lots about here to watch. Now the partridge are getting brave and decided to walk past me and see what I'm doing. They're brilliant camouflage. Yeah, from a distance, it's only because I've zoomed in you can get a good shot of them, but from a distance you can't even see them in the field. So I've now left what is claimed to be King Charles's bird hide, and I've now moved on to Anmer Hall, where William and Catherine are. And that's the church, Anmer Church, that I just showed you. And it has a pond right beside it with the most beautiful goslings. Those ones on the right, you can just see, they're the ones walking up the road in front of the car. It's a beautiful time of year. Now we are driving towards Sandringham. Look at the trees. You can tell it's a royal area, can't you? This colour combination of trees is all the way to Sandringham, and this is now outside of Sandringham. Just beautiful, beautiful. And there are the gates, look. Absolutely exquisite work in those gates. And there's a crown right at the very top. Beautiful. So we've moved on from there. We've gone past Old Hunstanton. And at this point in time, I really can't remember where I filmed these beautiful pheasants that were all together. Because, I know, Thornham. The cattle just reminded me. We just called in at Thornham to see if the cattle egrets are still here that we saw a couple of weeks ago when we were here. That might be a linnet, but with that twig being in the way, it was hard to see. And this is in one of the little creeks. Along the mud flats. Redshanks. Oyster catcher. Partridge again. Now this is the map of RSPB Titchwell. It's a huge area. I'm not going to be walking all that way today. I am looking for the turtle doves. Well, I'm heading towards that direction, I should say, because this isn't a turtle dove at all. So the view from the bird hide goes all the way down to that concrete bird hide. I'm staying over this way today, though, as I say, to try and find these turtle doves. A pochard has just flown in as the gabble left. at this point I'd like to be showing you the turtle doves. But no, the best I can do is this sign with a picture of them on. They have gone down out of the tree to the feeding station because Titchwell staff are feeding them to encourage them to stay. So walking around to go to the next area, I come across this solar-powered electric fence and the piece sectioned off, and I think, well, what's going on? Why this? Well, there are some rare orchids, wild orchids growing, and the deer have been eating them. So they've had to put the electric fence up to protect the orchids. Just making my way to Island Hide, and on the roof of the hide is this black-headed gull nesting. So try to go into the hide without disturbing it. But look, this is the most fantastic view. That same concrete bird hide you can see from where I was earlier and I showed you. But that's my view now, the avocets. And hundreds of gulls all nesting. Look, she's sat on eggs presumably, and he's rearranging the twigs and nesting material for her while she's there. So sweet. He'll probably go and pinch some nesting material from somebody else to add to his. Isn't the wildlife great? The avocets are beautiful. You're going to see in a second a gull has got something. But what do you think it is? It drops it because it's obviously heavy. But look, what is that? What did it have? A lovely coot on her nest, followed by a bearded reedling, or a bearded tit, whichever you prefer to call it by, and then a reed bunting. I hope you're enjoying joining me on my Bank Holiday Monday bird watching day out into North Norfolk. It's the best place ever. Well, so is Suffolk coastline as well, but I particularly liked North Norfolk coastline. At this point, it's getting quite late in the afternoon, so it's probably best to start making the long journey back. So we leave here, unfortunately, and decide, as always, just down the road, a short distance, it's time for a coffee stop. So we did that at Creake Abbey, the Abbey of St Mary of the Meadows at Creake, to give it its correct name. It was built in 1206 as a small church for Robert de Nerford and his wife, Lady Alice. In 1217, they decided to transform it into a hospital with beds for 13 Christian paupers. In 1231, King Henry III became its patron. So now, with royal connections, Creake was given abbey status. Coffee and local history. Great combination. And now for the photos from today. If you'd like to share with us all in the comments below how you spent your bank holiday Monday, then feel free to let us all know. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'll be out on another adventure very soon. If I've called any of the birds, ducks, wildfowl by the wrong names, then apologies. Until the next time, it's bye for now. Bye.